let's look at your boy VoldeMiller. VoldeMiller. Ooh, now that daddy is dead or right at the door. How is VoldeMiller? Whoop! Jesus. How is VoldeMiller? Give me VoldeMiller. VoldeMiller. Let's talk about Stefan VoldeMiller. You know, he always gets some female energy. He always gets female energy. This right here. I love it when you do it right there. This right here is some funny stuff. This is the Empress in reverse, right? So the Empress in reverse, he got that female energy because, you know, I think homeboy is a little sweet. We done read on him a couple times. And it says neglect, lack of growth, stagnation, creative blockages. What are you gonna do now that daddy is gone? Huh, man? Huh? Okay. Oh, but he's looking. We got 2 pages again. We got the page of Pentacles. We got the page of Swords. So he's definitely trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out what he's gonna do. But what is your challenge? Because now that daddy's gone, what's your challenge? Oh. Your challenge is real leadership. You're not the leader. You are not the leader. You can't even pretend to be him much longer. Matter of fact, he might be getting shut down. I need to look into that. Somebody might be shutting him down already. Be like, all right, that's enough. Stop posting. Because I think they said, I got to look up on it. But I think now it's like a Chinese looking guy or a Korean looking guy. Who's posting for him now? I gotta look into it. And so it's really interesting. But the leader, there's real leadership stepping up. And that leader has money. And you know who don't like him? The man with the money. Mr. Billionaire, Mr. Peter Cottontail. They had shut him down for a minute. At one point, when homeboy was like sick, they had shut him down for like a minute because he did that stupid thing about the limestone thing. And I think they were like, really, dude? Really? But they did have him shut down for a second. So in the past, what is that? It's a bunch of pentacles coming out. Hold on. What is that about in the past? Yeah, I don't have a moderator on here anymore. Hold on. Let me handle it. Quoth the Raven. Nevermore. Block party. You're welcome. Okay. Largest shareholder of, what did I miss? He was of the WWE too? The guy who's now posting or whatever? Hey, AJ, welcome back. The community is right. Okay. So, I didn't know he was at the WWE also. I thought he looked familiar. Oh, so dang. Hold on, girl. Let me add you to a moderator. I appreciate that because it's hard to do both at the same time. Perfecto. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you, AJ. Okay, so in the past, what we had coming up is the 5 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm trying to understand what that meant by the past for him. I may have to do some clarifiers on there, so I don't want to get too stuck on that. Let's get the rest of the reading and then we'll come back to this. But that's Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles coming out for him. So is it a money thing? A values thing? Pentacles are also about health, but he's weird. It's not health we're worried about with him. Anyway, what is his current energy? What is he currently stewing in now that daddy is not there? What is your current energy, VoldeMiller? He got the queen again. Y'all, he always gets these female cards. He got the queen again. We're looking at some emotional instability. Okay. Mood swings, hypersensitivity. So how is he being impacted? Like, what is he learning in this time? Do I keep it this way or do we keep reversing? Let's keep reversing. Okay. Hello, Jennifer. Hey, Camille. All right. By the way, you guys, if you do want a personal reading, I do them here. This is the list. Look through the list because there's like 10 different choices so that we are very clear on what kind of reading you actually want. So please look at the entire list. And how you choose is by touching the icon, whichever icon of that list you want. And that will do it. Also, the type of cards that I'm using, you can find them pinned right down there. And the other cards I use are also down there. Let me see. So how is he being impacted? How is he being impacted? How is he being impacted, or what is he learning? Or what has he learned? How is he being impacted now that daddy is not there? What does that mean? Okay, we're going to have to clarify that. That's a 10 of cups, and I'm trying to understand what is, I don't know. Why would he have a joy card? Happiness, fulfillment. Okay, don't clarify that right now. Right now, what I want to know is what's the outcome? What is his outcome? What is this feeling? So sudden, so new. What's his outcome? Hey, Velvet Moon. What is his outcome? By the way, if anybody wants to watch any of the past replays, the other readings, the Gemini, the Moon and Gemini reading, or the rest of the December reading, all of that is on my YouTube page. Damn, that flew. Which you can find at the hyperlink on my profile. Y'all, we got the card again. Every single person we just read, we got walking away. Every single person we just read. This is his outcome. Okay, let's clarify some things. All right, so before we read, let's clarify this stuff in his past. Now that daddy's gone, what's the stuff in his past that had impacted? What's the stuff in the past? What's the stuff in the past that matters? Like, clarify those cards, please. What's the yes responding to? I forget. Okay. Okay, so clarify that for me, please. What does this mean? So again, like I said, in the past, we got the 5 of Pentacles upright. That's hardship, poverty, insecurity, need, isolation. He didn't grow up in poverty. He definitely had isolation, and he was an outsider. So I can agree with that, but I don't. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get it now. But we just got these 2 cards that threw themselves out. And that's the 7 of Swords, and that's the 9 of Cups in reverse. So, okay. Yep, all of them. All of them. That's been every single reading. All of them. Okay, so I can get that because with 45 in office, like you notice we didn't hear anything about him from 21 to 24, really, or at least I didn't. I don't even know where he was. I don't even know if he was still in the administration or whatever, because you didn't hear his name. So he's a nobody unless he's basically the moon next to the sun, right? The sun has to give him light for him to be able to shine, right? That's like how he is. And so he was isolated on one level. Again, we received, I don't know how much of that is true, okay? Because this is for entertainment only. But we received he has rainbow energy, and that he had an unrequited or got bullied for that rainbow energy in the past when he was in middle school. It's weird. We got the whole story. So pretty sure that's around the beginning of his villain era. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And again, if you remember, the Pentacles is like the Knight of Pentacles I look at as a mercenary, right? Like somebody doing the dirty deeds for the leader, but they have to wait for their order and wait to get paid. So that's basically what he has been in the past, except he was... That's what I'm saying. Like with the, I guess, Biden era, you don't hear about him. So there's no progress. He's nobody. So maybe that's the past that we're talking about here, is in that little window. And so now that okay, yeah, because in the first admin, he was gearing up to do his deportation thing, right? He was putting the kids in cages. He was doing all of that. It's so crazy how he grew up that bad. Because, like, I don't know if you remember or if you were around when I read the letter from his cousin, or when you read from his uncle. Like, those people aren't like this. That's why, one, I really do get that he's reincarnated energy, who is not here to learn. Like, he's like, I'm not here to learn. Yeah. So, I forgot what we were talking about just then. My brain just went. Yeah. So when we read the letter, she's like, we were such good cousins and we were so close, and you didn't grow up like this, and we're real Jewish people. Like, we celebrate Jewish people. How are you acting like these Nazis? Like, that's basically the crux of the letter. She's like, I'm so ashamed to be known as your relative. Like, I try not to tell people who you are, like that. It was a really moving piece of thing. And she posted it like an open letter. I think it was on Facebook or something. And the uncle, I recently put it in my one of my videos, where another creator did a video on what the uncle said. And the uncle was like, boy, you ain't grow up like this, basically. Like, it was like, you would come after your grandparents, my parents, had we had to live under your policies now, but he's definitely like, okay, other people say he's somebody else, but the energy I got right off the bat, having been studying and learning about the World War II, is that he's Goebbels, because Goebbels wanted to be Hitler so bad. He was his number two for a little while. He was the minister of propaganda. So he was the one who was writing the things to persuade people. And as you see, this boy is in his writing energy to try to persuade people. It's like, to me, it's really that energy. So it's on one level, it's not just that he was raised better. Like, we don't know everything, but he wasn't raised poor or anything like that. He was raised in an affluent area. He was raised around different people. So I honestly think if the story that we picked up is true about him being on the rainbow energy and getting outed about that, or made fun of it about that when he was really young, chances are that was by someone who was brown, because he grew up in California, in an area that had pretty much mixed heritage and stuff around there a little bit. And I do really believe that story to be true, because every time we read on him, he gets female energy. He gets queen energy, empress energy. So I definitely think it is absolutely true. And then I've showed you the picture of him. And wait, let me show you the picture real quick. When I saw that picture, I was like, okay, I wasn't just making stuff up. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. I think it's under effects. Hold on. I'm going to show you. What I'm talking about. I can't show y'all on YouTube, so you won't see it. But I might post it in the comment section. Not comments. What do they call it? Community section. Hold on. Let me find it. Where's that? Hey, girl. He had a little limp wrist energy, and I was like, oh, okay. I was right. And so far, we're literally batting like 99%. And the only thing we got wrong was the hurricane. But apparently, according to Christy Nome, that man kept the hurricanes away. So, you see that? The hey girl energy? Hey girls. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but it's just funny for him. I love all my communities, but he's just a funny character. Oh Lord, it's so hilarious. Okay, but you see it, right, Candy? He's definitely on the hey girls. Did you read? Did we read that he was someone incarnated or some soul? We did a pendulum read on that, and like I said, it was something that I had suspected since like May or whatever. And then when we did the read, it was like, yeah, he's Goebbels. And that's what we got with the pendulum. Yeah. So like if you read about Goebbels, right? Like I've had such a crash course of history. Like I loved history before, but man, like I have been digging into World War II and Mussolini and all of that because I wanted to see how people got out of this, right? Because I was really hoping that we wouldn't have to deal with we used pearl because I didn't have onyx at the time. But I wanted to see how people were able to get out of this because obviously other folks have had to come through this and get out. So I was looking at that, and in looking at that, I had learned about Goebbels. And when I saw a picture of Goebbels, I was like, oh my God, you are freaking kidding me. Like this man is straight up reincarnated. They look so much alike. If you don't believe me, Google it. That picture is too far back for me to go find. So definitely Google it. And you'll be like, what? Yes. So, like I said, Goebbels was the minister of propaganda. He wanted to be the number two. I mean, he wanted to be number one. He always, like, they fired him or got rid of him, like, shortly before everything ended up falling down. Somebody else got the number one spot. And he had a club foot, so it was really interesting to read that he had a club foot. So, and you see how that man walks. His walk is weird. Like his legs are rubber bands. Okay. So let's do, did I? Okay. Yeah, I did. So, like I said, he's an outsider. That's the past. He's an outsider. And then when he was under Biden, if he was there, I don't think he was there. I got to find out where he was. You see that? You saw? Oh, you wouldn't looked at the picture. Yes. Look, I mean, they're not twins, but the energy is definitely twinish. But like I said, he was supposed to go. His goal or dream or what he was promised is that they were going to go from all the stuff he was doing in 2019 and 2020 and just keep it going. But when homeboy lost, thank the Lord, that was a stagnation. That was a lack of progress. So I can see how that fits in the past. And then you have these two cards too. So you have the Merchant upside down. No, actually, Leah, it's not, I don't think they're trying to put him out front. I think he's trying to put himself out front, and he can't hang or handle it, And one of the things too is like when he started going out front, that's when I started realizing, oh, DT is really not there. He's really not sick. I mean, he's really sick because why is this man out front? Yes, he don't glitch. He slips up because he doesn't know how to talk. He's a writer, not a talker. And you could tell when he writes because he's so freaking deranged. He's so deranged. You read it, you're like, what? Anyway, so also in the past is basically DT. I don't even think DT had anything to do with him. In between, so he got left behind. And then, but he stayed with his strategy and his cunning because he got right back into it. And then he got that greed, right? And then it was after the administration that he married that girl, the one who looked like him. Actually, it's weird how much she looks like him. The one who left him briefly for Elon. Y'all, I can't wait for the TV show. I cannot wait for the TV show. But anyway, so the current energy he's in, like I said, he's queen energy. So he's having some emotional instability because daddy ain't there no more. Nobody's there to protect him. No one's there to keep him hinged in either, except for the man with the money. And I think they're gonna either yank his chain or he might be the death that happens. Oh, wait. Are they gonna get... Wait a second. I thought we had had self-checkout energy, but what if it's not self-checkout? Okay. Okay. The learning slash impact is I'm gonna get a clarify on real quick, because for some reason, like I said, this is positive energy. Leah, it's running on YouTube right now. So okay. This came out. I don't understand. Hold on. So you can catch it during lunch. Just skip ahead. Right now we're on 176 minutes. So skip ahead 3 hours. 3 hours? We've been doing this long? It's so much fun talking to you guys. Why did I get the chariot in reverse? Okay, help clarify this stuff, please. Clarify the impact on him, please. The impact of the thing he learned. Page in reverse, emotional immaturity, creative block. Okay, but what does that have to do with the rainbow? I mean, the celebration, joy, harmony, family life. What does that have to do? Like, how is that his impact? Okay. Oh, wait. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? About the families he's tearing apart coming back together? Look. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Trying to think. Is that what that is? When it says, okay, it's supposed to be lessons learned or impact on his life. So why is it a 10? Why is it a joy card? What's the impact on his life? Well, that's kind of true. That, because like right now, his wife has the podcast and her little star is getting polished because they're interviewing her for some reason. And she talks just like him. So is that his home life improving? Because that is weird if that's what it is. What do we mean? I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding it. Why? That's too many cards. Oh. Do I take that? Yeah. Okay. And that. Straight swords. And then a hermit. What? Okay. So explain this to me. Let's look at this. Any readers in here want to help me out with this one? Because like I said, this is his energy of finding out this man is gone, right? So his current energy of having lost his protection, you know, his cover is emotional instability, mood swings, and hypersensitivity. But this is supposed to be where he's either impacted or he learns. And so what we're getting here is, this was the initial card, and I'm not understanding still why this card is the initial card, because it's not making sense to me. It's not about families being reunited. I don't understand this one. Is it because that's what I don't understand that one. But trying to clarify it, I get the Chariot, which is different energy. The Chariot's coming out with lack of direction, aggression, lack of control, but this isn't speaking well. Okay, but then also to clarify all of that, I get the Page in reverse, which does make sense. How is he being impacted? Again, lack of direction. That's 2 cards with lack of direction. So I'm still not understanding why it's talking about a good family life or happiness. I'm not understanding that part. But then, like I said, we have the heartbreak here, grief, loss. We have 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have grief, loss. We have struggle, conflict. Oh, okay. So he's gonna try to go down fighting. It's the win at all costs. Trying to go down fighting. So he's gonna ramp up trying to take down. Is okay. He's gonna ramp up the deportations. Try to get as many done in this time as he can. But that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Okay. Because then we got 4. And 4 is a little bit more than 3, but under 5. So this is before, this is after heartbreak, but before other people walk away from you. But he has all of this energy. So, okay. All right. I get it. Now he knows this man is gone. He knows he has a limited window. He's going to try to cram all the pain he can into all of this. He hasn't learned anything like good. What he's learned is he's out of time. He has to hurry up. Introspection. He's not doing introspection. So what's the Hermit? Solitude. Yes, he's going to be more isolated, but it's supposed to be wisdom. The answers are within you. Is that when he's going to decide to self-check out? I need to know. That's confusing me. I need to know. Hold on. Let me get, sorry. I don't do personal readings unless you choose one from the menu. That's the only way I do personal readings. Okay. Clarify the Hermit for me, please. Don't go anywhere. Clarify the Hermit for me. Is that clarifying the Hermit? What word? Okay. Okay. People trying to do things in the dark. Disagreements. Lack of communication. He's by himself. He's out in the world by himself. But they are coming for him. The world's going to celebrate because he's coming to an end. The wisdom, truth will prevail. The Queen of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Hey, Empress. So he will be... Yeah. So he's going to try to ramp up these deportations and hurting and harming people because it gets his knock. It rocks. What you get it? Ugh, gets his socks rocked. Whatever. I can't think right now. He's all about hurting people. It is his obsession. 3, 4, and 5. His obsession of causing heartbreak, of hurting people. Like he is. Like he's been done. Especially when his wife left him for Elon for a second. There we go. Gets his rocks off. I'm like, what is the phrase? Oh my God, I could not think of it for nothing. But he is isolated. They are talking about him. Things are being done in secret. He's actually on the outside. He's not within the... So even if he did find out about Daddy not being there anymore, he's left out of what the plans are. Vance don't like him. Oh, Vance don't like him. Child, no, he don't. So what's the outcome? Everybody walking away from him. Everybody walking away from him. That's good. But I need to know if he ends up in prison or if he goes to the self-checkout line. That's what I need to know. So let's get a yes/no card. Is he gonna get in prison? We're talking about Stefan VoldeMiller. Oh, he sounds interesting then. Stefan VoldeMiller. Ah, look. The Emperor. Feels like he's gonna be saved. Why? Who's gonna save him? Is he going to prison? Is he gonna go to prison? Give me a yes/no card. Will he be going to prison? Yes/no card. Yes/no card. It's a yes card in reverse. So yeah. Oh shit. Yes, he's supposed to go to prison. Y'all see that man, right? Y'all see what this man is wearing? Prison stripes. See what he's wearing? Prison stripes. So yes, he's supposed to go. This is a yes card. He's supposed to be going to prison. But I'm still maintaining he's going to self-check out. He'll be self-checking out. Unless something changes. Energy does change. But he will be self-checking out. Okay. Because see, before that, before I finish reading, before I finish asking the question, I got the 4 Emperor, which is a no card, but it's like, no, he won't allow them to do that, because that's authority, structure, stability. Like, they would be coming after him, but he wouldn't allow it, because he's going to self-check out. Yeah. So, you know, his values are pretty much out of order. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Lost opportunity, lack of planning, financial loss, mischance. Yeah, he's about to lose everything. And he's basically gonna do a 420, I guess. Isn't that what day? Didn't he take himself out on his birthday, 420? Dear Leader, or whatever his name was. Mein Kampf. And then we'll be celebrating back at the White House. We're going to get a different White House, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, welcome back, girl. All right, so we got VoldeMiller. What's the time on here? Because I got to make sure I don't be late for the churn. I got to take him to school. Okay, that's VoldeMiller. Who was next? We did Fancy Pants. We did VoldeMiller. We did the Media Boys. We did My Dream and figured out that 45 is my dream. So he will be, if he's not already gone, he will be gone very, 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 very soon. But we won't know. We won't know for a little while. I gotta be out of here by 8:20 my time. I don't know what time it is now. I know the sun is out. I know that. Oh wait, 7:46. Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's look at her.